Welcome to the Foil Life Podcast, where we talk about foiling and the lifestyles of those who enjoy these great sports.
All right, hey Sam, thanks for doing this, man.
Yo, are we live in the podcast now?
We're live, brother. Thanks, man. It's cool to meet you, actually. Frank is a big fan, and I'm sure my other mountain bike friends are too. And it's good to meet you.
Yeah, Frank's such a fan he didn't turn up.
That's it. Frank, you should be on this episode, man. What are you doing at work? We got Tom Court waiting in the background. We'll jump on the link in about 10 minutes to talk about your epic foiling journey. But first, maybe for our wingfoil audience, you started biking super young. What initially drew you into that sport?
Yeah, so I started that when I was, since I can remember, like 4, I had a little mountain bike. But when I started to really get into the stunts and stuff was probably about 10 years old, just because we saw some kids doing it, same way you guys get into water sports or whatever.
True.
You just see someone doing it, and it just sort of progressed from there, really. And now somehow I'm still doing it at 35 years old.
Oh, sick, man. What, you won your first contest at the age of 9, and then...
That's probably AI getting it wrong. I was about...
Is it, yeah?
I think I was about 14, yeah.
Oh, were you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But it was the Filthy 48, right?
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Oh, sick. So how did obviously you're going through competitions, you're doing insanely well. 2013 was a massive year for you.
Yeah, the world tour, yeah.
When did you eventually decide to kind of dabble into content creation? Is that just something that came naturally?
Well, I had my channel since 2006 because the first contest abroad, like a European one, they wanted to see my riding first because they didn't know me, obviously. Fair. So I uploaded a video to that, and then the first, throughout my whole proper contest career, I would upload videos throughout the year, but maybe only 4 videos or so, edits as we used to do it. And then won the world tour 2013, got a bit worse at biking, didn't win all the stuff anymore. Yeah. So then I was like, I'll just try the full YouTube thing.
Okay.
So that was from about 2015, I think. And then around that time, I did 3 years of 3 uploads a week and never missed one. And that's what got me my up to 1 million from that, basically. Subscribers.
It really does help people, though, in your day-to-day when people take the amount of effort and risk and skill and everything combined to make the videos that you're making. It must bring a sense of joy or a lot of excitement that a lot of people are watching this that might not be able to do what you can do, or that might just need a pep up in their day kind of thing.
Yeah, it was just fun. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
It's it's cool. Loads of people said and it joined that COVID-y stuff, was towards the then when I probably switched down to do 2 a week or 1 a week or whatever. But yeah, everyone through that time was like, oh, that's helping us get through just being stuck inside. I don't know. It's cool. Yeah. It's good to make. Yeah. And I just love to make videos anyway. I've always done editing and stuff. So
how would you balance would you feel that riding like that for YouTube would make you take more risks? Or was it more so something that you were doing anyway, so it didn't really bug you?
Yeah, it's not more risky. I just ride more because of it, basically, which is cool.
Oh, all right.
Because you'll go out until the video would be done, for example. So you might be all day. When we were doing 3 a week, it was every day we had to go and bike. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm I want to go foiling, so I probably don't. No, I don't ride as much as the 3 a week, but we still have to film most days anyway. So, it's a good mix now.
Oh, that's cool. What would one of the wildest, let's say, collaboration or sponsorship moments that people might not know about that you...
On videos, you mean?
In biking, yeah, exactly. Before we switch over to the big world of foiling.
I don't even know actually.
Yeah.
Because I actually kept all my sponsors, which is the cool thing what YouTube allowed me actually. It's like to not be like doing contests anymore because I still promote them. I didn't lose my bike brands, which is cool. So
Yeah, absolutely.
it's almost like I'm still competing, if you know what I mean, because I still am a proper pro rider. I'm not just a YouTube guy. So that's a cool mix.
Definitely.
Yeah. So like,
yeah,
they're my best collaborators or whatever, because they're the ones that stayed with me forever, the sponsors, you know. So
that's pretty cool actually.
yeah.
So by building an amazing following, obviously, and putting out some good stuff, you're able to maintain that lifestyle, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So what drew you into water sports then? If you're because normally those worlds sometimes stay relatively far apart.
Yeah, well, I've done surfing for ages actually, since I was young, because we always used to do like camping trips when I was younger with my parents and stuff. And we'd go down to the coast to surf. That was like the whole thing of it. So I've done that for ages, and then coming to closer times, like within 2 years, I'd see people doing the wing foil stuff, and then was like, oh yeah, it just like immediately hit me that I could effectively feel like I'm surfing, but on my coast here in the UK where we can't actually surf. So I just learnt it as fast as possible, and then now I can do it. So
it's pretty fun, eh?
But I really was like, when I was learning it, we just went, I'd be in there for like 5 hours each sesh just to get it learnt as fast as possible. But the first sesh I went out to, I bought all this gear. We took the jet ski out in like crazy wind. It was like so powerful, but I was able to get up and just go in a straight line for ages. I needed the jet ski though, because I didn't know how to turn. But
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I think it's amazing. It's such a fun sport, and it's like some way it reminds me of biking. You know, like you've got your handlebars in your hands all the time. Fair. You can do like airs and jumps off like kickers, which are the waves, and I don't know. It's such a nice mix of everything I like: skateboard, surfing, biking. I think it's cool. It's like the perfect sport for mixing everything up.
How long did it take you to get your first foil flight? Because everybody describes this differently, and it's literally the first day I went on it, but it took me like, I don't know, like an hour of swearing. I have it's on my channel somewhere. Like I went out and I could go straight line only for I went for ages somehow, but after like an hour or two of just swear, it's the funniest clips actually. I'm just like because I feel in my mind I can just get stuff done immediately, you know. So when I can't, it's super frustrating, and that's after like foiling is very frustrating to learn. That's for sure. It's crazy hard to learn, and there's so many different little variables in it. What do you think was the biggest challenging learning coming from mountain biking, which is, I guess you were already surfing, so it would have been a little bit easier for you to learn given the fact that you're already water aware.
Yeah, the hardest thing's like reading the wind if you have no idea. Like that made no sense for me for a while. Like, you know, how you can go upwind, down, all that, how you travel within the wind. Now it makes sense, but if you don't know at all, it's like, wait, how the hell am I supposed to? You only think you can go like one direction.
That's true.
So that's the hardest thing to get your head around if you don't know about that already. And then obviously, just learning it in general is hard. But I'd say the wind's the bit that messes you up at the start the most. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, that takes a long time to build that wind awareness. And then what does a gust look like? And what is even current and how much wind is coming? And that makes sense. Yeah. And the wind guru popping in at the right time. Let's let Tom in, see what he's got to say. So you guys filmed, what video was it?
In
Wingfoil
Fuerteventura.
Disaster and Freeride Shred. Was that the video you guys collabed on?
Yeah, it's always a disaster with Corky around. We destroyed his dad's boat one day as well.
No way.
Like another time,
there?
we were trying to. Well, Corty made a wakeboard bike,
All right.
and it like when we were towing it, it buried into the water because it didn't work. Because I was on it trying to do stupid stuff. The boat stopped dead and it snapped his tower off.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, proper.
This video is actually pretty good though. I think I have it queued. What one was it? The Wingfoil Disaster? Yeah, there we go. So you guys were just going, like you did a bit of mountain biking in this one, but then you also went out. Let's let Tom back in here.
Hey guys,
There we go.
Oh, there he is.
is that better?
Yeah,
we can
that's
actually
better.
hear you now.
We can hear you. We were just about to showcase this awesome wing leash snapping and you guys' video that you did together. This one, actually, that I found. Anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I heard Sam says it's always a disaster when I'm around. I mean, Sam inspired me throughout my life to create disasters in it, and this was one of them.
Yeah, that was good.
This was one of them.
This was one of them. This was the trip that was. This was the trip that was meant to teach Sam to wingfoil to that next level, and yeah, it ended up ruining all my new D-Lab kite equipment.
Yeah, you just showed me how expensive it was, basically.
Yeah, that was my first ever use of the 5.5 D-Lab. Leash snapped. Yeah, full day mission. And
Look at you got some surfing though. To be able to come back in like that, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's the move. If you snap your wing leash, don't give up. Paddle into the next wave
And land
prone,
on the...
prone surf it in, and you can't quite see it there, but I actually made a few mistakes which led to me not actually catching my wing back up and forcing me to run across the rocks to retrieve it. But these are the sorts of missions that we look to create, I guess. Fun
and
wing
it's a
foil
good
missions.
memory, wasn't it?
That's what brings in the audience.
Yes, somehow. I've been trying to develop videos like Sam's for years, and the only ones that seem to do well for me are the ones where everything goes wrong and I break all my equipment, and that's the recipe for me now.
Yeah, just go out in the worst conditions and get injured.
Yeah.
And you're just throwing triple backflips on a bike, and that seems to do okay.
Yeah, it's much easier. Than,
Yeah.
How did you guys connect?
We've known each other for years because of Animal, our sponsor, back in like 2008 or something.
Yeah.
Around
we
that
first
time.
met.
Yeah.
Yeah, we first met at Animal Windfest, I think it was called at the time, and it was Sam was doing the bike displays there, and I was doing the kite surfing. So we sort of connected then, but over the years, we've just been manically shredding on different journeys across the world, and every now and then we had a group called it was called what was it called?
Yeah,
Shreddies. Shreddies, yeah. And we just used to link up and do stupid things on occasion. Normally, me following Sam down a hill on a bike.
It was good.
It's not my safe zone.
We'd go to the Isle of Wight. There was a bike park, and then Tom's from there, so we'd meet up and then make him ride bikes with a group of mountain bikers. It was always good fun, and he'd always be keen to join in and hit all the trails and that, and all the stairs we rode down. That was cool. That Ventnor spot.
Yeah, some good riding down here.
Yeah, we've had.
And eventually, after years of dedicated grouping, I managed to convince them to get into some water sports.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is a good transition video right here. When you're you're going?
Yeah, this would actually work really well if I'd not just done it in 1 second. You know the idea. I think this is a possibility if you go quick enough.
Do you reckon?
Well, I mean, it's just like if you run and jump with a wing, you can fly a bit, can't you?
Yeah, they do a lot of that dune jumping.
Yeah, it just looks sick though, doesn't it?
That could work, wouldn't it? If you have it attached properly, right?
Yeah, but you have to have it attached in a way that it would land like slightly to give you lift, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Like when you
Yeah.
hit the ramp, it like, yeah, it's quite funny.
you need a trim tab on the handlebar so you can tighten
Yeah,
up
right.
back
Yeah.
pressure. And a little winch on the front. Yeah, Sam never fails to amaze me with some of the ideas. And every one of the videos, in fact, that's coming out now on your new channel is pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, I've got the second channel now because like there is a point where you can't come up with weird ideas on bikes anymore. So now I'm just doing it on anything that isn't a bike as well, which is well good fun.
Yeah, I actually messaged Sam last week to come down to the Isle of Wight and do some crazy stuff on his new channel.
Hey,
Yeah, we're gonna hang out next week.
Any ideas that we can release out here?
Well, it's all in Tom's brain because he knows his island. So I'm just gonna go there and we're gonna do fun stuff.
Oh, sick!
Yeah, there will be foils involved for sure.
What was the first trick that you landed with obviously help that you wanted to land wing foiling? Was it the 360? Is that the first big one that you nailed?
Yeah, that was like the most annoying thing ever because 360s are so easy on a bike. And like once the actual like to 360, the foil's like chill if you let go of the wing, you know, like just to do a hop through. It's that like slicing it back through the wind to come back straight and not get blown over. Took me like 50 goes and couldn't move the next day. But yeah, I haven't actually done one since, so I don't know whether I can say I can do a 360 or not. But looks like backflips are probably the easiest one, so I'll have to start them next.
Yeah, I think the backflip where you keep your keep your hands stationary on the bar, where you can actually backflip and the wing stays still. I think that's the one.
Yeah, they do look tough though, honestly.
So annoying. Yeah, it was like, I think you're even too far. Or is this the landed one?
Oh yeah. See. Oh, he looks back.
I was like screaming then in excitement. Like it wasn't even as big as the other attempts, but I just landed it and that was it. That was enough for me. But that's what I'll do. If I want to do something, it has to be done, you know, even if it's like I'm in pain while doing it.
Yeah, I guess some of that mountain biking kind of stuff brings forward. Same with you, Tom? Like, you got to work super hard to land some of these tricks over the years, right? It just doesn't come natural. A lot of people think that it comes super quick, but it takes a while.
Yeah, it's funny. Like the learning journey of a sport is what is the most exciting thing, and I think probably Sam can attest to this. Like, you know, once you get to a certain point, I had this with kiting, especially in freestyle, where you kind of you reach your limit in terms of progression becomes really hard. So that's when like winging and foiling and everything has come in so well. Is that like bringing that new learning journey into the mix, having to study something new in order to learn it is really quite a fun thing to do once you've like plateaued at something. It's nice to go back and study something new. I think foiling's brought that to all of us, really.
Mm-hmm. Sam, do you think that's helped you with your riding? Just how nuanced foiling is and how sensitive that little thing is?
I think it's like made it worse because that's all I do and think about now.
It's hooked you in good, hasn't it?
Yeah, that is really good. I think because I do so many sports anyway, like extreme stuff anyway, it all helps everything. Like I can generally pick something up and it will work straight away because I can be like, oh yeah, it's a bit like skating, it's a bit like surf, it's a bit like biking, motocross, whatever, you know. I just think the more stuff you can do, it's like brain training, but way cooler than the brain training they give to you on like a piece of paper, you know. Like the more you can do, the better you can be at
that's
life,
fair.
Basically. Yeah. One thing doesn't make something easier. It's just everything you know.
There's so many shreds going around in Sam's brain now that you can throw him any bit of equipment, and it's pretty much the physics are already there.
Yeah.
Like you teach him to do, you tell him the technique behind one thing, and he goes out and does it. I mean, it was pretty crazy to see how quickly he learned winging, to be fair.
My new scary thing that I've taken up now that I really enjoy is mountain boarding. So like you're still strapped into this snowboard with wheels, and like we were doing toe-ins to my airbag using the smart car with it the other day, like full speed. But then I flipped that thing and I was like, oh my God, this is like training for the wing because it's strapped to your feet and the same.
And the consequences are twice as bad. So everything seems easy after that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Way worse. You hitting kickers and everything with it?
Yeah, it's the best thing ever. It's like when you land, it just doesn't even feel real. Yeah, well fun.
It's like snowboarding, but 10x consequences.
Yeah.
Other kind of stuff have you two gotten into?
Like the sup surf stuff. I mean, I've literally got every board available. It's a bit ridiculous. The jet ski, surf, wakeboarded a bit. I didn't really like that. It's like so violently fast you have to go to like actually do anything. Scootering. I learned loads of my bike tricks on a micro scooter, weirdly. There's like my micro scooter video on YouTube from years ago was like one of the more viewed scooter videos for a long time. And like I think I single-handedly made micro scooters come with wide handlebars because I used to stick mountain bike bars on the scooter before anyone else, and now they're all wide. So I'm going to take that claim.
You're going to claim that, mate. You're going to claim that. Well, I think that's
video.
Yeah, probably that one. Yeah, if it's got some views.
That's from like 16.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
came out.
Go to like towards the end. There's all the bangers like flip Supermans and like fronties and stuff. Yeah, see, look at that.
This is when micro scooters were just used for getting around.
Oh shit!
See, with my huge mountain bike bars on there.
Like, were you just born with that natural of air awareness, or did you train it through anything, or you just go for it?
I don't know. It's just from bike riding, I think. Must have been. Yeah, I mean, that's just in my mind easier than biking because you can just jump off it, you know?
Yeah, cool. Smaller.
That's what I match everything to biking. Like, if I can escape it or if it's smaller air than what we do on the bikes, then it's probably not as gnarly.
I mean, doing like a flip whip on a bike has got to be up there with one of the most consequential moves.
Yeah, it's like everything, isn't it? Once you learn it, like, I mean, it should be fine. Tell you what I haven't done yet, though, is the like kite surfing so much. I did learn to get up going in South Africa once. Like I could go really far one way and then not back because I had to be the opposite stance. But now from winging, I should be able to come back. So I'll have to do that with you, Corty.
Yeah. That's on the list for the next trip. I've got
sick.
I've got a foil scooter version that we're definitely going to try as well.
Hopefully that doesn't snap your dad's boat then.
Yeah, I got a few bits in the shed that we can dig out. Yeah, last time Sam came down, we did the wake bike, the first wake bike that I've seen. There's actually a few versions of it now that have come out. But yeah, we broke the back off my dad's boat doing that, which
you mentioned that before.
caused a bit of a fuss.
Yeah, quite funny really, because we all just turned up to his island, used all his stuff, broke it, and then left, you know. Just like, cool, cheers, mate.
Friends like these.
You want around more often.
Yeah. Yeah, once a year. He's only allowed once a year down here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, that must have been pretty fun to do all that stuff. Wingfoil disasters. Any other kind of crazy things happen to you in wingfoiling that you want to mention out there, other than how cruisy it is and how much of a different feeling it is? Kiting though can get you in some serious trouble. That could be pretty fun for you.
Yeah, that actually doesn't look that exciting when it goes wrong, you know. You've got all that stuff to deal with. Like I kind of like the thought of the with the foiling, you can just throw your stuff away if you have to. But I feel like with the kite, you're like kind of stuck. I know you can pull the kite off, but I've seen them videos where it's so windy and guys are just flying away down the beach and there's nothing they can do. I mean, I guess don't go out when it's 40 knots, but still.
No, that takes
just
a few
looks
years to build up to 40 knots kiting. Yeah, that takes some years.
Yeah. I'm fairly lazy as well, and like just the fact that you've got to roll the whole thing out and like get your line sort of set up.
Psychologically, it's that having 24 meter lines and just looking at it just looks like a pain in the ass. I find a lot of people are put off, especially with winging. I'm amazed by the uptake in wing foiling, or everyone looks. If you see a kiter at a beach and a wing foiler at a beach, somebody that's never done it before will want to have a go on the wing and probably not the kite, because psychologically they can't actually associate the kite with the rider, and they can't figure out how that's actually working. So I think like when you learn to kite, it's a bit like with mountain biking, what you just said. Like once you've learned to kite, you've sort of learned to do the gnarliest sport in the water area. So your sort of perspective is always coming down from kiting onto that next sport. So everything seems less complicated and slightly easier once you move from kiting. And kiting is let's face it, the master power source on the water, I would say. I mean, they're trying to they're reinventing it now with a power wing. So it's working its way back into the mix slowly.
But it's not quite as like they have Red Bull King in the air for a reason. Like that stuff is gnarly as hell, and it takes years to be able to master the control and all these different conditions, and the courage it takes to throw that stuff is crazy.
Yeah, Megaloop, Sam. That's your next.
That looks.
There we
insane,
go.
though. Yeah, like that's
the next task.
It's funny, like because there's a few kiters around where I go out, and like I'll do some jumps on the foil and be like, oh, that's cool. And then they're just dangling in the sky above me, these guys. I think it's like, there's something about it that I think is like too ridiculous. It's like too unrealistic in my mind. Like because on bikes, I go up, land on the landing. So I like the foil that I like air, and then it feels like I'm airing and I land again. But then these kite guys are just going like a mile down the beach, like in the air. And I'm like, wait, they're just like parasailing now. I don't know. It's like weird.
Yeah, the physics is different for sure.
But will be a fun thing to try at some stage. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys could definitely try that out. What's the next move you're trying to work on? You mentioned backflip?
Yeah, that's got to be done. I've like, if I don't pop all my wings doing it, that will be fine. I think it's going to be way easier because you don't have to spin the wing around, do you? It should be fine. I just need some good waves, and then we can do it. Hopefully.
Okay, so that's the next vid. Sam learns a backflip.
Yeah, that's the next trick I want to do. I've tried it towing with the jet ski, but I can't. That was on flat water, and I'm like literally just going upside down, and that thing's coming towards me. I'm like in the water, bailing with the foil just flying around. I definitely need waves and with the wing in my hand. Sure.
How you think are you going to teach him that, Tom?
He's got to learn it now.
Yeah. I mean, it's one step at a time. Like you learn everything else, There's nothing impossible to learn. You've got to try always with the first failure to figure out how close you are initially anyway. So that's the step number one when you're dealing with people that know how to do stuff, is get them to try it straight away.
I think it's like you just have to go full. You can't just try and half. I mean, you're literally landing in a foam pit the whole time. Like water is how you learn tricks on bikes back in the days. You like can't get hurt in there, can you? Just go for it.
Bring up the Academy app.
Is it easier to let go of the wing and either use it on zero handle or just do a one-handed backy? Is that the easiest way to start?
I would say, I mean, the backflips that you see, the variations of them anyway, are, some backflips are with the wing, coming with you, which you have to learn to, orientate the wing correctly in the air so you're not getting tugged off the rotation. And the other, I mean, the one that I would suggest learning first is the one where you almost, you switch your hands and then you rotate, or you just have one hand on the bar, or you take off with both hands, and as you go around, you let go with the one hand, or you have one hand switch gripped. And as you go
that
around,
one I've looked at, it looks good. The thing with that is like, it looks like it could be more easy to hit the wing with
the
your
top
foil.
wing. Yeah.
Whereas if you
I've
just
seen
hold
a few
it the whole
videos where
time,
you clip the top of the wing and it just goes flat halfway through.
yeah, could you imagine how annoying it would be? Like almost land it and then you pop the wing and it would
Just
be,
2 miles out to sea with wind against tide. It'd be great.
Yeah,
Perfect.
why not? Why not? Are there any kind of locations in mind for this next shoot then?
Well, we want to go to Fjord, don't we? I mean, that's
Yeah.
the best.
Go back to Fuerteventura, I think. I mean, like I said, I spoke to Sam about coming down next week. I don't know whether he's still going to come down this week, but
Yeah,
to be honest,
coming, yeah.
out the front of my house here on the Isle of Wight is pretty perfect. Like I go wing foiling most evenings, have a really good wind against tide spot. So even if the wind's pretty light, you got 6 knots of tide rushing out through the Solent. So you get sort of semi Hood River conditions. So it's perfect for learning, really. Yeah, it's good.
Sick, boys. All right.
Yeah,
Keep us in
hopefully
So I
we
reckon
get
next
some-
week we'll send you some.
keep us
clips.
in the loop. Send us some clips, and then we put
I'll
that out.
send you a
We'd be stoked.
video of Sam swimming in with a flat wing.
Yeah.
Use to promote that you can use to promote this
This
podcast.
episode. All right, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice. Well, we did get quite a few questions right from the audience. Do we want to do that now, or just jump into that a little bit later?
You can do like 1 or 2 now, yeah.
All right, 1 or 2 now. How many do we get here? All right, the first one. Are you considering moving out and starting a new dream yard? That's the first question by Michael Graff.
Oh yeah, this
AL
is like
Amelo.
because
great
you won't
question.
know what it is probably. Like basically, I moved to the house I'm in now because it's got some land there to build jumps in, and I
All right.
made like huge jumps in the garden, in the backyard.
You've never been to a house with more toys in it than Sam's house. I will say
Really?
that right now.
Yeah.
Like his whole life is tailored around shredding. You know. So
Oh,
it's
that's
like, yeah.
sick.
And that's how it would have been like because I had all the stuff here, and then the town council, like the government,
The
or whatever,
mayor.
said no, you can't have stuff in your garden because
What?
like in the UK we don't really own what we own because it's like my house, but we're not allowed. Someone
He's
can still say no,
He's banned from riding a 2-wheel object, a bike, on his land.
like literally in the clause of like what I can't do is, and one of them is cycling.
And,
Yeah,
it's,
which
titled,
is-
and it's titled land.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
my land, yeah,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, it's stupid. But I can
But they
leave
can
the-
host whatever parties they want and spend 40 trillion with the Queen's birthday, but you're not allowed to ride a bike in your backyard.
exactly, yeah. And my closest neighbours even like said that it was fine, like they didn't care.
Yeah.
But it's because it's online. Some guy like told the council, and they just how they are. They want to be in charge and control. So that's what happened.
Yeah. All right, Michael Graff, Alamo, that's your answer. We have Righteous Bob 272. Have you had any follow-up on the town Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So I guess we
Town
just
council.
answered that.
I love this.
What was
All right,
that?
we're gonna.
There was
so
another garden question.
Yeah, Bob followed up and asking, have you had any luck? I would love to see some DIY stuff take place like Brendog has been doing.
Okay,
But
yeah, no.
that's a follow-up. But so we have Basic Beach Community. Who introduced you to mountain biking and doing tricks? Do you have any mentors in mountain biking?
Yeah, so, well, like we said at the start, I saw the kids riding in my town when I was super young, and then that inspired me to get to find out about mountain biking. Actually, Mountain Bike UK magazine, MB UK, that was like super helpful, I think, to me, because that had like a dirt jump section within the magazine, and that was the coolest one around at the time. So seeing the stuff happening there would obviously have helped me as well. So yeah, I'll probably say the magazine actually, MBUK was the helping, just like was the one of the reasons I got good at biking actually.
It was probably pre the internet, was it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no social media at least.
Yeah.
Here's a good one from Dean Harris, 2029. Where is the tooth?
Still in the floor somewhere, I think. I actually snapped it at the skate park, and I had a bit of my tooth in my old van for years, and then must have sold it and left it in there. I forgot about that.
Oh, no, you
That's
could have had it
sick.
around your neck.
Yeah, right. It was like half of it. Like this one's in half as well.
I think it adds to the whole.
It's my trademark. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
imagine you go to a contest and you don't know what biking is, but you watch it and there's a guy with no tooth. He's the only guy you're going to remember.
He's automatically going to win.
Doesn't matter what you do with your hair now. The tooth is just
Exactly.
know who you are. Yeah.
But now the only downside of the trademark is it has to be there forever. Or
That's
if I put
alright.
it in, I'm not me, am I? You know?
Yeah,
I could get a clear tooth.
that's fair.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
Jack MDDS asks, what is your favorite water sport? Loop in Tom, and why?
Well, of course, we're on the foil podcast, so it's got to be wing foiling. And it's
Wing
why
foiling.
it's just so, I can't even explain how good it feels. It's the best, isn't it? Like, just even when there's no waves or anything, just cruising around, and I don't know, I love it. Such a good feeling.
Yeah, I think watching Sam learn it as well is you do realize, you know, when you hang out with people that really enjoy sports and everything that they do, and you watch somebody come into it and you watch somebody get the bug, like Sam said, you know, he spends all his time thinking about foiling now. Yeah, watching him learn it was pretty epic, you know, and you suddenly, when you see the potential and you realize the potential of what you can do on a foil, and especially riding waves, when we first got a wave session at Machanicha, and all of a sudden you come in every time, mind blown, like just fully thinking about foiling the whole time. It's great to see somebody get that into it, you know, that I know has got a big passion in another sport. So it was cool. I mean, and he learned like in a day, which is also cool. It meant I didn't have to.
Wave foiling's something else, though, isn't it? Like wing foiling in waves. Like I finally got some decent waves where I'm at right now, and it's just like mind blown of how much fun that is within the right conditions before it starts to get too gnarly, right? But how's that experience been for you?
Yeah, so the waves is the best thing ever. It reminds me of e-biking actually, because you go on an e-bike, you just blast up the hill and you get endless laps, right? Like foiling is like you just e-bike to the start of the wave and then just blast back in, and you can just lap as long as you want. I mean, I literally don't know why people surf now.
yeah.
Like,
don't let anyone hear you say that.
When we were
Everybody loves surfing, all right? It's all different forms.
Yeah. Why does anyone even surf anymore? I mean,
but like when we were at
says the
Machanicha,
mountain
you know,
biker.
yeah. Yeah, it's just that can be your title, but yeah, man, it's the best. It's the best. I love it.
It is a good comparison. It's a good comparison. Like wing foiling to e-biking on waves is. I mean, when I got into wing foiling, I spent ages sort of learning it when the kit was terrible and the foils weren't quite right and the wings were still bags and all that. And you know, it took some time to learn, but then, you know, once you get into it, you kind of, like, the way my brain works, I analyze like the best use case for this equipment, and you go out a couple of times in the right conditions with the wing foil and offshore wind and waves, and you suddenly think, okay, you know, forget that backflip 360 that I thought I was going to do. You know, for me, this is the focus for winging, you know, is finding the right wave spots and getting those rides on, you know, open faces. That's the feeling. Yeah,
it's unreal.
When are you going to do Nazare on the wing foil? Now you've already done it on your e-foil.
Yeah, it's been done. I'm not going to get, you know, somebody's already done it. I mean, they don't need me to go down and do it, really, do they?
There you go.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, we do.
You can pair wing it though.
Yeah.
I don't think Kai's been out there pair winging yet. He had a triple day in Maui though. He like pair winged, and then a couple other crazy things at Jaws that day. It was insane.
Yeah. He's always pushing it. I mean, having Jaws in your back garden and that season there, it's like the dream for for pushing yourself. I mean, getting Nazare just scares me to the core, especially when you're not being towed in, because you don't have somebody deciding, where you're going to be and which wave you're going to be on. If you're out there on a wing or a kite or even an e-foil, you're in control of deciding where you're going to go, which wave you're going to take. And that, for me, that was the scariest experience there, because you've got no one, you've got no second opinion on it. You're just like, is this the right spot?
Yeah.
We talked to Marcella Witt like a year or two ago or something when we had just started the podcast. She had kited it, and she was crazy offshore, just fucking gnarly as hell. Just had to give her and just hope for the best.
Yeah,
Wow.
I filmed James Carew kite it on a big day a couple of times, and you have to launch like 2 miles up the coast in order just to get out, when it's big, to get down to the spot. And the wind direction is not quite right, to be honest, for kiting Nazare, because especially on peak A, it breaks, right near the cliff, and on the exit, the only exit you've got is downwind, and on the exit is that sort of rock that sticks out off the coast, and then you've got that tiny channel, so you've got to be on a massive wave in order to have the exit anyway. And yeah, the wind's just like, by the time you're going down a wave that big, the wind on the face is like 40 knots, so you're being constantly jacked off the back of the wave. So
there you go, Sam.
Yeah.
That's a holy grail right there.
There we go.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll take the jet surf.
Learn to kite, book a ticket to Nazare. That's it.
Cool. All right. New vlog.
All right, let's take a few more questions here. We got Michael Roberts 108. Would you do Red Bull hardline whales?
Yeah, I'd go and have a look.
Yeah.
But I'm not really a race guy, so I think their spots would be filled with racers like they actually are already, We've got Matt Jones over there because he's a Red Bull sponsored guy. He's also another slopestyle rider, YouTube guy. So I think they've got enough people there already, but I'd definitely have a look. It looks insane.
How difficult is it to get into bike event? Like you need an invite, right? Or like your
all the events are invite. Yeah.
So interesting.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll see. Also, don't mind because it's more days open to get in the water, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah, that's fair.
The worst thing ever is when I'm away and I look at the forecast like I always do, and it's super windy at home, and I'm like,
"Welcome
annoying.
To the world of wind
like
sports."
This, yeah.
So it even affects pro mountain bikers. Like this is the biggest thing you notice when people get into winging or kiting, is all of a sudden their schedule revolves around the weather forecast. Now, yeah, that's why you got into biking, because you only need 2 wheels. But that's good for me,
because if it's too windy to ride here, which it is quite often, if it's windy enough to foil, then it's probably too windy to ride. So I just go in the sea. So I'm always able to do something.
Yeah, that was pretty fun for that.
Yeah.
All right, what's our next one here? We had something about a dating show.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear the story about the dating show, Sons of Kenny.
So there was a TV show called Take Me Out. It's like most famous one in the UK, or was. I don't know if it even exists anymore. But you basically like come down this love lift into the studio, and there's 40 girls in the studio.
Oh my god!
And they have like
balloons.
They have lights on.
Okay.
Like behind the desks that they're stood behind, and you walk in front of them all, and then you have to. They just turn all their lights off and on if they like you, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
So I walked out, and because it's like quite towards the end of the series, I'd say, but whatever, no one turned their lights off. So that just doesn't happen, Like, it's happened a few times on the show, obviously, but the chance of that happening wouldn't exist, and it did. So that's my claim to fame. And then,
so like they all wanted the date.
Lad.
Yeah.
They all were in.
At the start, yeah. And I come down, everyone thought I looked good. I was like, sick. This is easy then. And then
Tom,
after,
what are we doing wrong?
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I need to get that. I need to get the hammer out and smash out.
No, I had a fake tooth in though. At the start,
okay.
I lost a load of lights when he took it out. But so yeah, that's it. It was great. Yeah.
They have that on. I see these reels on Facebook now, but they have like girls with balloons, right? And they pop the balloon, as the guy walks out. So it's the same kind of
Oh, yeah,
concept,
it's
but it's just
probably
different
like
now.
an American version that sucks
Yeah,
compared to
maybe.
our one. Yeah.
Well, it's Love
Yeah.
Island now, isn't it? It's Love Island now. That's
Yeah.
that's the new thing.
True.
What else is there that looks pretty good? Oh, one guy wanted to know the story of the missing tooth, but we already talked about that. Do you surf? Yes, you do. Can you tell the difference between jungle and drum and bass? I don't get that.
Yeah,
one.
for
Yeah.
sure.
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, what?
he's English. I mean, of course.
Oh man, all right, let's pick one more here. Let's see which one we want. There's one. Have you rode the Isle of Wight Brightstone Forest before?
Oh,
Bryson
I don't know.
Forest.
Did we? Because
I think you've been up to Bryson Forest. Yeah, we've ridden it. You know,
is it above?
Hodgson's Park is
Yeah.
sort of off the side of Bryson Forest.
So yeah, let's say yeah then, because the bike
I think you
park's
have.
literally next to it.
He hasn't ridden it since the trails have been worked on there. I think it would be something we would ride probably next week.
Is the bike park open still down there?
No, unfortunately, the bike park's shut down here. No, Sam
Crazy.
Hodge is excommunicated to Wales, mate. Built bigger park up in Wales.
Yeah, right.
So it's a big loss for the island, actually.
So that question is, if I haven't, I will next week. Basically.
Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so if anyone's around next week, wants to go ride Forest, yeah, you'll be too late because this podcast is out later.
Yeah, come meet us. Yeah, next week.
Meet and greet the fellas. Now, Frank asked, obviously, he wants to see a backflip on a mountain bike and a backflip on the wing foil in the same day.
Oh
So
yeah, that would be
that's
easy.
the task. Yeah,
I
there
mean,
you go.
no, it won't be easy. If I land it on the wing, then I can easily do it on the bike. So that's definitely
You can
sick
set up the hopper into the launch spot, so you land and pick up
True.
your stuff and go out. You know.
Oh yeah, nice. Actually, yeah, good idea.
Is it possible to have a kicker? Follow me here. You have a kicker, you do your mountain bike jump, right?
Yeah.
As you're coming down, you ditch the bike, right? And you're just floating off into the water. You land on the foil kit, you grab the wing, and then you pump and then do one right away. Like, boom, boom. Is
Yeah,
that possible?
Well, if we put it into AI, it could probably make it happen. It's like just seeing like how AI would make it look so good right now.
Yeah. I guess you could do
This is
it where you jump, you backflip, you land, you run, you hop on your kit, and then you do one in the same
that's more-
sequence.
Yeah,
that's more
realistic.
doable for
Yeah.
a human.
That'd be
I
a
guess.
sick one, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Done. It's
Definitely.
coming up.
We'll make it work. I can see that happening.
Yeah.
Sick, boys.
Hopefully get some win next week. We can do that.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna wait for it. What's one more from Frank? Because you'll get angry if I don't ask it. What's the craziest stunt on a mountain bike have you ever pulled off? Where, when, and why? That's it for questions.
So it would be more like technical because during the contest is where I did the best tricks. So my favorite one that I haven't done for ages is like the backflip double tail whip. I think that's the sickest trick. I still think even now it's the best looking one because you're just upside down and the bike spins around twice and then it all just comes together and it works. And like weirdly, it's easier to do the double tail whip upside down. Like I'm really not that good at double tail whips, but as soon as there's a flip involved, it all just works. So yeah, probably that's the best trick. I don't know if that's what you meant by stunt, but probably.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. Flip, double whip.
This one's for both of you. How does it feel when you're pulling off a big consequential trick like that while you're midair? Is it everything kind of slowing down coming into that moment? Like, how does that feel when you're actually pulling it off?
I mean, yeah, it's a funny one. I mean, Sam would know more about. Like, I go into something now and I'm freaking out on a big trick. You know, at the beginning of it, you know, when you're thinking at the beginning, like, definitely the head's going.
I feel that like people always used to ask about that flow state thing, you know?
Yeah.
And I had like no idea what they're on about. And I'm like, Yeah, cool. Yeah, I just answer like makeups and stuff. But I feel like now, because I don't always do crazy stuff, I can get into this weird moment and then I can do everything again if I'm in
Oh.
the right like stoke, and then it just like everything goes easy to do tricks and stuff. It's quite weird. I'll even get it on like a skateboard. Like
It's like a
once
special meter. We've spoken about it before, right? It's like the special
yeah,
meter in Tony Hawk's, you know, when you can only do certain tricks when you're at a certain, you know, once you've landed like 10 tricks prior to that. It's kind of
yeah,
similar to that, like especially in skating or in biking or in kiting as well in a storm. You don't go out straight away. I mean, some people do, but you don't go out straight away and pull your biggest trick straight off the bat. You know, like it's about, you got to like go into it, you know, whether that's listening to music before you even get into the session or whether that's going in and warming up, and you get your adrenaline hit, and then you know once you kind of slip into that headspace where the consequence becomes less relevant and you can kind of feel
it's
the
not even
special
a
meter
thing.
come up.
Yeah. That's exactly, such a cool thing. You actually feel it now though, way more. I like it. It's sick.
You're
just
probably
like,
more conscious of it now because you're like,
just because I don't always hit the special meter, you know.
That's fair.
Now I do
Okay.
still do it quite often, but not all the time. You're like, oh yeah, cool. I'm in the moment now. I can do all my stuff. Like, works way easier.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
What's your favorite wingfoil kit? Are you riding duotone like Tom?
Yeah, I actually just have duotone because of Tom. Like, I just wanted to buy that stuff because it looked cool. But weirdly, my foils, because when I started, I didn't really know anything. So I've got like mixed matched stuff. I've got like North foils, but with the duotone stuff. I will eventually switch to probably all duotone, but just trying to get good enough that they give it to me for free, basically, so I don't have to buy it.
It'll happen.
Court's the man to help you get there.
Yeah. It's also fun to
we'll
buy some stuff, you know, like everything's free anyway, so it's quite nice to just go in a shop and be like, oh yeah, that looks good. I'll get that. But I've got like the good enough stuff now that I only need to buy things if it breaks. So
you've got a good setup now.
good.
I feel like a lot of setup people that get into winging as well. Really, I get so many questions about setup. You know, we're only just getting to the point where there is a good setup to have. You know, you could get one or two front wings that kind of do everything for you, and you can have the right length mast, and you can have, you know, the right setup that you need for sort of beginner, intermediate through to pretty advanced, without changing too much now. So it's good, isn't it? And the wings, you know, pretty
they're
a lot better
now.
than they used to be. Yeah,
they're bomber. Have you guys tried parawinging?
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
I've used one. I wouldn't say I've had a good session on one. I've used one, but I'm waiting for my one to arrive because they sold out pretty much straight away. So I'm waiting for one to arrive, and then I'm going to put some time into it. Which no doubt there'll be videos on my channel about. It would be nice to get one actually for this week. I'll see if I can sort one out.
Yeah, it'd be cool. They look sick, actually. I just don't know if I've got the conditions where I am for them, really.
It's really powerful in comparison to a wing, which is surprising.
Really? Yes.
Oh, right.
Like the actual power wing creates a lot of, like a 5 meter power wing is a big one, you know, like I think between 3 and 4 is a decent size depending on the wind strength, and it's obviously it's on one arm, so you're just like a lot of it's on one arm, so it's insane on the shoulders in comparison to
and the tricks are like unhooked 2-line kite tricks. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No deep.
It's like going back to the start again. It's perfect.
Yeah.
That's next then. It's coming soon.
All right. Well, we're going to look forward to some of those videos coming out. Thanks, Tom, for hopping on and kind of introducing to this wing journey with you. And super stoked you're on it because, it's such an amazing sport. You can take it in so many different directions, from just kind of getting out of the office and getting out for an hour and kind of saving your headspace, or jumping or wave riding or racing. Absolutely everything. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think it's sick. All going around the Isle of Wight. I was thinking about it the other day.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Long distance. Yeah, me and Sam Light set the speed record technically for winging around the Isle of Wight, which if anyone's out there wants to try it, should give it a go. It is. All right,
let's go, Frank. Let's do it.
Let's go, Frank. 5 hours, 20 minutes. 5 hours, 20 minutes.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's
That's
gnarly.
the fastest rounding so far. Easily beatable, though. Easily beatable.
Would you
Yeah,
guys
I'll
have
do it on my jet surf.
Yeah,
And,
it's been done on a flight board. It's in 4 batteries. It takes 4 batteries to get around.
Crazy. Wow.
all right, let's take
Yeah.
a look at this island here. We're just going to pop it up here.
Yeah,
It's this one?
Yeah,
Island
this
of
is the
Wight?
one. Yeah, it's one of the
All right.
world's most famous roundings, especially in a sailing boat. Like we've got a race called Round the Island Race, and it starts in Cowes on the very northern point there, and you go out towards the Needles on the left-hand side, and then down there, and then all the way around in that direction. And it's a pretty world-renowned race. And the thing that makes it so difficult is the tides, because in the Solent there that pinches between the UK and the island, you get outgoing tide goes both directions. So from Cowes it splits. So you to get the tide right and to not be fighting a tide, you really have to plan it and get the timing right. So
But what's
it's
this
more
wind direction?
Wind direction I did it on was a southwest. It's prevailing is southwest.
So coming like bottom left hand of the screen kind of thing?
Yeah, coming bottom left, diagonal. Pretty much hitting the southwest side of the island straight on, yeah.
So you're like tacking
Crazy.
upwind, tacking, downwind, kind of climbing
Yeah,
back, and the last bit's all upwind or across, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah. So it was
Whoa.
a 2.5 hour downwind from the Needles to just the other side of Bembridge. So yeah, you're riding pretty much 2.5 hours on open swells, man. Like, yeah, it was a sort of
That's insane.
hypnotic experience. I guess, you know, the guys that race between islands in Hawaii, and you see all those racers doing paddle downwind as
Yeah.
they're spending hours out in the open ocean. Yeah, when you're spending 2.5 hours wing flagged and you're just trying to concentrate on not breaching and linking waves properly and trying to like reduce the energy that you use down, it's like a whole nother kind of meditation you have to go into.
Well, you know,
Yeah, that's
Robert
sick.
Stellick of Blue Planet, he did Molokai to Oahu, M2O, just on a standard SUP, which is like 6 to 8 hours or something.
Wow. No, thanks.
Yeah.
Insane. Like
Yeah,
these guys
yeah.
that have been
Awesome.
here since the whatever, like it's crazy the endurance and stuff that they've built up over the years. He's like what, mid 50s or late 50s or something?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So there's
Set
time
his,
left, boys.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, you know, it's going back to the perspective thing. It's like if you learn to bike, your whole standard and headspace is set in that consequence and danger zone. Everything else behind it is less consequential. I think as you get older, you've set your standards so high that you've got the whole life to look back on. So 8 hours downwind, no worries, man.
But maybe not that.
Well, we're looking forward to what's coming out next from the both of you. And thanks a lot for taking time out of your days and coming to chat with us. It was great to meet you, Sam. It was nice to see you again, Tom. It's been a little bit.
Yeah, you got me
Nice,
out of
yeah.
bed for this, but I'm stoked.
There
I
you
did.
go.
So,
Yeah.
Woke me up, ready for the day, sun shining.
Just in time for an early start. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah. Thank you.
Where's your... You must have a couple bikes inside.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, let's not even get into that. There's so many. Like, that's another hour of talking.
There
I
you
think.
go. Maybe
Yeah.
for the next... Okay, when you guys land that backflip, come back on. We'll talk about it and we'll go from
Yeah,
there.
true. Yeah, done. Let's do that.
We'll
right.
shoot you something on from the beach.
All right, boys. Well, hey, thanks a lot. And we'll see everybody in the next one.
Yeah.
Peace.
Cheers, guys.
All right,
Cheers,
bye,
mate.
everybody.
Bye, guys.